come talk to me. We keep on running into one another lately, don't we, Zag?
Oh man, don't tell me I've been slaying hot girls this whole time.
It's been a while since I've used a sword. Might as well take it for a swing. But to be fair, last time on the channel I played this, it was definitely a while, so I haven't used a lot of these weapons in a while. Also, hello, Athena. Good to see ya.
Remember, doubt and hesitancy are your real enemies, cousin.
I shall keep that in mind, my lady. Ooh, nice. Compliments give me a good attack ability. I'm sure that's not how it actually works, but hey. I'm just guessing here.
Brimstones.
It definitely... Not only is it like weird to use a sword, but like it feels pretty good to be keen back into the game again. Who knows, you know, if there was enough demand, I could possibly just make, you know, videos every so often where like my best escape attempts make it onto the channel, because I definitely want to make sure that I don't just overdo it on videos. Ooh. Kinda wanna get it, but like early on, not the best ability. Wait, Dionysus? What? Man. Dionysus is another good one to have in terms of abilities, because it's basically just poison damage, really.
Welcome.
Definitely give some variety in terms of enemies. Well, I mean, some variety, not a whole lot. Of course, you can only do so much with the enemies in each room.
Zag, turns out I am quite the judge of character, and you men have an awful lot of it. I mean, you've given out how much ambrosia now? To all your mates and more?
Hey man, I just want to be generous, you know? Yeah. Oh hey, didn't even notice Chaos was there until now. That is true. I am in your presence. I mean, that is, as I have said, a true statement. Which one? Which one? Yeah. Might as well take the risk. Hey, it's been a while since I've seen Sisyphus, right? Yeah. I forget what his punishment was. I mean, his punishment is like having to push the boulder up the hill forever, only for it to come back down to the bottom.
Let's go, lads.
I don't really know much about Sisyphus in terms of like story-wise. I sort of do know a bit about Orpheus and Eurydice. I know a tiny bit about Hades and Persephone, which I believe ties into this game if I'm not mistaken.
In the name of Hades.
Wait, I actually got Dionysus again. Frig, I didn't even notice. Man, I'm just not paying attention at all whatsoever. That's me for you, though. Especially in an area so green. Well, green in terms of like the lighting and everything, not like... Well, I guess in some ways, like the architecture and the flames. Well, the flames would count as lighting. I was gonna say, man, this music is just rocking. If you ever get the chance, just like listen to the soundtrack if you haven't, because it is good. I definitely listen to this while I'm working at my job, like the current job I'm at, because I'm always constantly moving. And you know, since my job tends to get repetitive, might as well listen to something. And you know, the job I work at definitely allows people to listen to music as long as, you know, they are able to hear their surroundings and whatnot. I know not every job does that, so I'm kind of fortunate that I'm able to at least listen to music during working. And I do have this soundtrack saved to my phone, so I can just like, whenever there's like a long stretch of work, I can just, you know, play this entire soundtrack start to finish, since it's like at least 2 hours long, like minimum. Artemis, let's go. Hopefully I can get assist fire.
Seal the chamber.
And of course, Hades is stopping us. Not surprising, really. He is trying to prevent us from escaping the Underworld to begin with, so it shouldn't be surprising that he would pull something like this. Man, I'm so glad that we got, you know, the deflect attack ability, especially for this situation where I can just deflect some of the purple orbs that the weird specter things are shooting out. I don't even know what half these enemies are to begin with anyway. I'm just kind of randomly giving enemies names, and I always change the enemy names as time goes on.
Why do I even bother?
I don't know.
Don't you let your father or let anybody push you around, Zagreus.
Ooh, so many good ones. So many good ones. Yeah,
I'm sure Lord
might as well.
Dionysus won't mind.
I already have another one of Dionysus's abilities, so might as well switch it out. I'm not even sure how the ranking system for some of these abilities are, because like they'll be rare, they'll be epic, they'll be heroic. I'm not even sure. Like sometimes for like the, you know, some of the common abilities,
Phew.
it'll say that it's like rare or heroic, and it's like, is it really rare, or is it supposed to be like,
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
you know, a more powerful version of the same move that you would normally get otherwise?
To face the
Because I
Furies.
could see it working that way if it was like that. Hey, Meg.
Prince Zagreus, you are trespassing beyond the limits of your authority. I am under orders to stop you.
Come on, mate. Why so formal all of a sudden? We've been through this countless times. Wait, is it because...
Oh, come on.
Zag can't even play along.
For once. Come on and fight me like you mean it.
Zagreus, what are we gonna do with you, man? Also, Meg is definitely one of the more, I guess, balanced fighters. Which I guess makes sense, like it's, you know, it's supposed to be a bit easier of a fight compared to the other two sisters, you know, compared to Alecto and Tisiphone. Obviously, you've already seen, not Tisiphone, but Alecto. And now you're getting to see me fighting Meg with the sword, which I'm not really the best with the sword. Which is funny because, you know, the first escape attempt I ever did was done with the sword. So I don't even know why I'm saying that, man. I'm just contradicting myself this whole way through. But that's just me, you know? can be rather difficult to try to get close to Meg when she keeps zipping around the room half the time, you know? Frick, there goes one of my Death Defiances. I usually call them continues because you get to continue on. Yeah, it's okay, Meg. I don't like myself either. I mean, what? Restore health and nope. No, nothing in terms of restoring Death Defiance. At least can get some more gems out of it. Hopefully, I can level up some more relationships with some characters I can hopefully level up relationships with.
Hot up here.
Now into the magma-filled asphodel. Of course, friggin' bone hydra things. Are they bone hydra? I'm just gonna keep calling them bone hydras. And of course, skull crushers. Can't forget about them. Because they crush your skull. Obviously implies the name. They can be rather annoying to get rid of. Including these little bone serpent things that poke out of the ground and be like, it's me. It's me, little bone serpent. That's me. And the skeletons, of course. Frick, Eurydice or Daedalus? Ooh. I'm going with Daedalus, honestly. Might as well upgrade the sword. But I could have gone with Eurydice and got some free ability upgrades through the palm porridge. I usually just stick with what I'm used to. That's just kind of my whole MO. Plus with the whole palm porridge you can upgrade. I mean, obviously, you've played this before, you know the pomegranates upgrade your abilities. And the palm porridge anyway, upgrades 4 random ones. So it can be really nice to have like 4 random abilities just upgrade to the next level to be even more powerful.
You should have listened.
Yeah, might as well.
My blade grows stronger.
Might as well shoot sword lasers. Sword lasers! More than meets the eye. Might as well go to the shop too. Might as well have darkness. Depending on what ability you have, the darkness can heal you. Which sounds weird, yes, but it's the darkness. And for once I have a decent enough ability for this room. So, like, unlike last time where I didn't have a good ability for this room in this kind of fight, I can at least deflect back the little attacks that they're sending out. You know, pew pew pew, and just kind of stay in the middle. Since it's so weirdly spaced out.
No hard feelings.
Your mother, Nix, and I, we have begun a correspondence, my good kin. I do appreciate your putting us in touch. She is a lovely specimen, if you don't mind my saying so.
I mean, Nyx is pretty.
I will keep fighting.
Yeah, sure. Honestly, you might as well go with something for the cast, and the blade rifts have been pretty nifty as of late, so, you know, thinking, if I like it, I might as well stick with it. Plus, it doesn't hurt to have something to use that can deal the damage. And honestly, I think I like the recharge for the cast instead of having to go and pick up the cast later on. Because then at least that way, you know, depending on the situation and depending on the fight, you can just essentially keep firing stuff depending on what cast ability you have.
Coin for Charon.
Like how instead of just being all like pew pew pew, you know, knocking down the enemies and trying to trash talk enemies and whatnot, I'm just giving advice on how to play the game my way, if thou desires to play similar to me. But if not, no hard feelings. You do you. That's the important thing, you know? So far, this has been a pretty decent run of Asphodel, except for that one part with a freaking Gorgon head. I almost called it Medusa head, but I gotta remember, Medusa is a Gorgon. Different distinction. Not all Gorgons are Medusa. Yeah, let's call it Pomegranate. Never hurts to upgrade abilities. And I get a free room. Plus, I can save my money in case I run into another
Gods grant me strength.
recharge of Death Defiance. I haven't even used my special too often, to be perfectly honest. I've just kind of been skimping out on it this whole time.
Wonderful to see you once again.
Yeah, I don't think Lerny is too pleased to see us. I wonder how well this is gonna go because I don't have a God Call, unlike last time. I mean, it seems to be going pretty well. For now, anyway. Of course, things can change over time. I have not been paying attention to those friggin' spike eggs. I keep calling them spiky eggs. They're kind of like eggs because the skeletons hatch out of them like eggs. So, that's probably why I'm getting the spiky egg name from anyway. Alright, Lerny. Time to knock you down again. All we gotta say, the sword beams are kinda nice in this fight. Definitely making it a little bit easier. Only thing is now is just trying to make sure I can get rid of each of the heads. Which, you know, the more heads there are, the more difficult it can be because you're having to deal with, you know, enemies that have their own individual health bar. Instead of just like one pooled resource. Also, those are 6 heads on the second round. Like on this round, or is it? I don't even know. I've never really paid attention to the number. I've always been so focused on just, you know, get rid of the enemies and stay alive that I haven't really paid attention to like the smaller heads, like the number of them anyway. Maybe something I need to do more often. And bam, done. Not terrible for this run, I gotta say. Of course, granted, I have different abilities, so, you know, things will go different. I imagine it will be short. Oh, nice. Death Defiance. Let's go with it. I don't care.
Get out of this damn heat.
We're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it well. 'Cause that's what we do. I didn't even know what to say during that entire time. It's just peaceful, you know. Well, until you start fighting here and you gotta take care of the freaking evil eyes before they reform and just come back and you gotta take care of them again. Seriously, man. It can be a bit annoying
Who's next?
when they reform, especially with the shield bros that I mentioned last time. Why do I keep sending the freaking arrows back from the traps, man? I could be sending them into it and go, pew, take them out, you know?
Damn, he's recovered.
Oh, I mean, not on a date, obviously. I don't want to date something that's trying to kill me. Self-preservation stuff, really. You understand, right? Plus, you know, just typical common sense. Which one?
With all the firepower I can get.
Oh, wait. Do I still get the wave ability? I forget, I don't even think I have the wave ability anymore. I think I got rid of it. I think I might have screwed myself up a little bit here. I'm just saying. Yeah, not really vibing with this per se. Yeah, I think I messed up this build. Yeah, usually I'm pretty decent about that with trying to make like, I mean, a quote-unquote good build in terms of abilities. You know, try to pair stuff up with one another to where like the abilities complement each other. Like, you know, sweet and salty or sweet and spicy foods. Also, those are good combinations of, you know, flavors. Do not at me.
Olympus, I send this message.
Unless, you know, you have examples of where sweet and salty or sweet and spicy would actually be bad in terms of flavor.
Here's something to remember, fishies.
Might as well do some fishing while I'm here, you know?
Right there. I got a clam.
And of course, something I've already caught like quite a few times. And then might as well.
Should come in useful.
I can steal this money. Ooh, but Artemis. Ooh, but I can steal this money. Ooh, so many difficult decisions. I've only won this fight once, and it is difficult as frick.
This might be my favorite sparring partner, mate.
Also, just goes to show you, don't mess with the shopkeep. Sometimes the customer is not right. Sometimes the customer is wrong. Also, yeah, this is a bad weapon for this fight. Maybe I need to clear another run with another weapon. See if that will cause anything different. Or even if you can do this fight with weapons you haven't cleared runs with, you know? Eh, crap, there goes 2 statues. Gotta say, Kieran definitely puts up a fight. He does not mess around at all. Like, ever. I don't even know how to dodge these freaking purple energy orb things, man. It looks like the energy beams are back. Well, looks of it anyway. Yeah, I'm not clearing this run. I'll be okay with just beating Kieran, and even if I don't make it all the way, I'll be content with beating Kieran. Because, as y'all can tell, he ain't no pushover. He will fight back hard. And of course, no safe places. No safe places to hide. Trying to get the hang of it, I think. Ooh, no, did that wrong. Frick. Yep, doing it wrong. I'm doing it, I'm doing it, I'm doing it wrong. This is not how you do it. Oh. Oh. And yeah, there we go.
Things right. My membership is renewed.
My membership is renewed.
You have returned.
Shit.
I'm always ready to oppose you.
Don't worry, I'm not calling Asterius shit. I'm just saying shit in terms of the fact that I had to fight Asterius. He is definitely a pretty hard hitter as well, and since I have no death defiance, I'm not feeling confident about myself. Not at all. He seems to be taking quite a bit of damage though, all things considered. But that could just be the game taking pity on me. Doing the thing, doing the thing, doing the thing. Oh. Come on, frick.
Destruction.